General Hospital's Jenny Francis, Jonathan Jackson, and Colin Cassidy deliver the power performances of the week. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For the General Hospital latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Last week saw two emotional reunions for General Hospital's Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson. One being with his son, Aiden, Colin Cassidy, and another with his mother, Laura, Jenny Francis. It had been years since Lucky was home in Port Charles, and these two highly anticipated moments between the characters delivered on many levels to the audience, delved into the history of GH and more. First, Lucky and his son, Aiden, see each other for the first time at the hospital, and then go into the break room for a private conversation. While the father and son discuss the years Lucky was away and the toll it took on Aiden, he informs his dad he has something very important to tell him, and it's something he could not write to him about in an email or a text. Lucky sits down, bracing himself for what it could be, and then Aiden gathers his courage to tell his father that he's gay. At first, Lucky needs a moment to process, but then launches into a beautifully written monologue about accepting his son, no matter what, because a father's love for his child runs so deep. Aiden is so relieved, and in tears, says he feels like he can finally breathe. Then when Lucky asks if it's okay to give Aiden a hug, Aiden runs to Lucky with the biggest hug with so much meaning behind it. In terms of coming out scenes to a parent on the soaps, this one is right up there with the best of the best. It was simple, to the point, and made all the more poignant by Cassidy and Jackson's spot-on performances. It left many on social media in tears the day the episode aired, and then in the days following. However, Lucky is gut-punched after his reunion with Aiden to learn from Elizabeth, Rebecca Herbst, that he cannot be a liver donor match for Lulu, since his liver is compromised from his travels around the world. Now, Lucky views himself as a big failure and failing his sister in her time of need. He even goes to Bobby's and trashes the places in anger and despair. Later, with nowhere to run or turn, he ends up praying to God in the hospital chapel and asking for guidance and a sign of what he should do: stay in Port Charles or leave and go back to Africa. Just then, Laura walks in and sees her son. The reunion many years in the making featured Laura learning that Lucky cannot save Lulu, and the two reminiscing about their time on the run with Luke at the Triple L Diner. Laura says she always knew Lucky would leave and come back, and she knew early on when Luke and Laura were looking for him as a young boy that he could survive and thrive. Eventually, Laura breaks down and begs Lucky to stay with her because she does not know how she will get through losing Lulu all by herself. In that moment, Lucky agrees to stay for his mom. Hanky's all around for the scene, as once again many GH faithfuls were moved by the Lucky and Laura reunion and the use of history. So, for all of the reasons listed, Michael Fairman TV names these three performers are nods for the power performances